Oh man, I don't even know how many people are gonna get on here. I haven't been live in a minute. I ain't been live in a minute, man. Figured I'd do another Toe Talk Tuesday. Been so long. Back by popular demand from my boy Cody Yarbrough over at Southeast. So who knows if YouTube even knows I exist anymore? We'll see. Can't take a day off of this damn thing. Can't take a day off. All right. Can't take off. What up, Sondo, my man? Gene Marshall checking in. Back on a Toe Talk Tuesday. Hey, how y'all guys like my fire moss? I've been growing. I've been growing it. Put a little Miracle Grow on here for the trolls. You know, I got people, trying to troll me. So I keep a little Miracle Grow in a spritzer bottle, and every time I get a little troll in the comment about my growth here on the roof, I just spray a little triple 13 on it. Shh, shh, shh. Keeping it alive. It fluffs up real good. What's up, Jacob? Fluffs up real good, when the sun, when the rain comes, it gets real nice and fluffy. I'm gonna grow it to a point, and then I'm gonna do a badass before and after, with like little droplets of bleach on it, because it's right here. Then I'm sitting down, so my roof comes down to here, and yeah, so I do it for the trolls, baby, all for the trolls, man. Love you guys. What up, Wild West? What up, Raging Cajun? Been a minute. Been a minute since I did a toe talk, man. Y'all give this video a like, dude, if you still like the channel. I've been working. I've been working like hard. All right. Hard, man. What's up, Tim D? 18 Atomic Pressure. What up, my man? Yeah, I was beginning to wonder if YouTube still knew who I was, man. Sheesh. I haven't done a live in a long time. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I just been working on I'll tell you what I've been working on. All right. I've been Justin, Mike Vadan over at All About Pressure Washing and myself have teamed up on the next level course. Mike is an expert in getting off the truck and scaling the business. And he was talking to us a little bit about how we could give the most value in something like this, how we could, deliver these sequences and processes on how he's done it. And so that's what I've been working on for the past, I don't know, a couple months, man. We've been really working on it. It's gonna be huge. It's super thorough. So, but that's gonna be dropping here soon. You're missing out. The inner circle. Go, bro. Dude, we got a few guys in the inner circle now who are going to be grossing six figures this year. Really, really cool. They're going to be grossing six figures. We got a little special award for them. They may not be on the live right now. They may not be, but we got a special little award. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Jeton. You may have abandoned cart and you got that email. All about pressure washing. Mike Vadan in the house. I just ate some popcorn and you ever had like a kernel just attack you in the back of your throat? Maybe if I smoke some more, it'll wash it down. See? All better. All better. Hold on. So, yeah, that's what we've been working on. Glad you got the contract. Glad it delivered to you, Gene. Yes, the inner circle. We got a few guys. You don't even wash. You're right. Got a few guys grossing over six figures this year, which is cool because they got started last year. I'm not going to say their names just yet because as we get closer to that, ceremony, that time, We just want to really give the most value to guys in the inner circle. And we got a call tonight, our second call of this month. And I think that's going to, no, tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Wednesday. And, we're going to be having some awards for those guys. Some really, really, really cool awards. I think they're going to like it. So that's going to be the 100,000, the six-figure award. Not as big as the 250K award. As I say this, my competitors are watching and trying to steal my formulas for ritualistic recognition, and which is fine because they're always chasing. So y'all thought I left. I ain't left, baby. I'm still here. I'm still here. Really cool though to see the guys. If you're in the inner circle, we appreciate you. You know, we think that the value there is going to be immense. We're just kind of kicking it off. It's our second call ever coming up, and frankly, at $100 a month, if you can't 10x the value in a year with what we're going to be given, then that's probably a you thing, because I'm going to be giving away all my Google My Business secrets in there. But I have to build that portion out into a membership portal so you guys can have access to it, to where it doesn't get lost in the feed of like a Facebook group. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yes. You guys got any questions for me, man? What are y'all doing? What questions can I answer? This is I haven't been on here in a minute, so don't be talking about Maglio now. Hey, that's some good fire moss. I remember that about 6 months ago. It wasn't quite as good, and I just kind of want to see how good I can get it. It's getting decent. Mike at All About Pressure Washing asks, how do I get a consistent mix every time? How do you get a consistent mix? Well, there's two ways to do that. You can batch mix, which I don't really recommend, or you can bust the batch and get a blend manifold and run your water, your soap, and your SH, okay, through that blend manifold, and you will get a consistent mix every single time. So you can batch mix. You can do 50-50 if you're brand new, 50% water, 50% bleach. That will definitely kill this. Or probably a 3% would kill that. But batch mixing, man, you just commit, bro, and that's what it is. At the end of the day, you got to kind of use it up after that. So, but that's how you would do that. I recommend getting a blend manifold. What up, man? What's a good CRM that I recommend? I don't really have one that I recommend. CRMs cost anywhere from $45 a month to probably $1,000 a month, and it just, the gamut for a new guy varies. Anything from a jobber to a customer factor to Salesforce, Markate. I mean, I don't know. None of those guys sponsor the channel, so till they do, or if they decide to, have some reverence. But I don't. They're all kind of similar. You just pick one and roll, and then you'll have your contacts in there. What up, man? What up, Jesse? Appreciate you being here, bud. How do I talk to people? GoBro says, how do I talk people into getting something clean that's been dirty for 45 years? Now, I'm not real sure what that is, but usually when you have something dirty for that long, the people actually have a mental disorder and they haven't got it clean yet. See? So the fact you see it needs to be cleaned, but why hasn't it been cleaned in 45 years is the best question. See, they probably don't have a real mental disorder. They're probably just cheap. right? And they don't feel like it needs to be clean. Either they like it that way, which there is a percentage of people who like it like that. For instance, parts of Europe, like England, parts of these areas there that are, Ireland, stuff like that, they're not going to let you clean that stuff. No, that's part of the aesthetic, man. They call it careworn. That's what a British guy told me one time. He was here in Nashville and he wanted me to clean certain portions of the house, but he wanted me to leave certain algae on certain areas, and he called it careworn. They were great customers. So you got to really think, why hasn't it been cleaned in 45 years yet? Oh, sheesh. Probably not somebody who's ready to buy. But you can obviously drip on them if you want to. Get an email and plug on it. Start taking credit card payment platform, card reader. Dude, just use like a Square. Yeah, what's up, Tavis? Gene, use Square, man. Everybody may have their own different thing. I always use Square. It's real easy. Um, I always send them the invoice to their email. They can pay it. And some of you guys who want to take cards on site, it'll allow you to do that. Yeah, and it dumps right into it. And all the payment processors pretty much the same when it comes to percentage they take out. Pretty much. GoBro said the parish. All right. Well, I know what part of the country and how you spell go. The Gokes Tigers. Gokes Tigers. Um, Come on now, Joe Burrow. Roll Tide. Um, what up, T Kennedy, my main man? Kennedy's a sleeper. Yeah, bro, you're not really going to convince some of those people that it needs to be cleaned if they don't think so. The best way to do this is to have your marketing so tight to where you just collect that top 5%, that top 10% of people who are not like those other people and they want it cleaned now, right? We get a lot of those types of calls people who are, ready to get it cleaned as soon as possible and they're ready to pay. But, I just looked the other day or yesterday, I'm ranking number one in Google My Business for the majority of downtown Nashville. You see what I'm saying? You got the joke. So I'm scraping off that top layer, or at least the chances of me scraping that top layer of high intent buyers is very high. We talk about that in the inner circle, how to get your Google My Business to rank. Slow down, it's hot. No hammer down, fellas. Jason, what's up, my man? Kennedy, the sleeper. Yeah, you down in there in the bayou. The bayou. That's the day there. That's our dad down in the bayou right there. We're gonna go eat some of the boudin right there. Ooh, I guarantee. I had a Cajun uncle one time. Passed away, but he's a really cool guy. Services do you recommend for me to offer with a 4 gallon a minute? All the services, Marcos. All of them. House washing, driveway cleaning. Here's the thing, you're just going to be a bit slower with the 4. A lot of guys use a 4. Mike Killian in the house, inner circle member. What's up, dude? Yeah, you're just gonna be. What you know about that boudin, boy? Yeah, Raging Cajun. I know what y'all about down there, boy. I grew up in like around Mobile, man. So we ain't too far. We're Saints fans originally, right? Like we don't have in Alabama. All we got's the Tide, man. So we don't have a pro football team. It's either Falcons or Saints, man. You can't make money in Florida except this $2,000 day, that $1,500 day. My man, Jason, dude, Jason is a great story for a guy who was frustrated getting started. Guy who came to me, and I remember, good James. I remember Jason reaching out, man, and I heard his frustration, and I probably added a little fuel to that fire because I had to crack the whip of love on him. And what's crazy is this dude's doing $2,000 and $1,500 days now, man. It's just cool to see the growth. You guys who are trusting the process, sticking with it. over time, over time, this thing will work. It's just some guys who watch our stuff are just halfway committed. These guys you see coming in the feed who are making that kind of money, dude, they're just committed. That's it. Like at the end of the day, when I got started, some of you guys know my story. I was sleeping in my van, not the van y'all see. It was that big freaking tour van, 15 passenger. Okay. I was sleeping in that shit in November. It was cold, dude. It's cold. It was colder in the van than it was outside. It was weird. It's like an ice box. All right. You're shivering. And I didn't care because I didn't really have a choice, which was good for me. I needed this cleansing time in my life. You know what I mean? I needed the cleansing because I didn't have a choice but to knock. All right. I didn't have a choice but to knock. Had to figure out. I had to make it. I had to make it work. It wasn't a. It wasn't a failure. Wasn't an option. I hate that thing. That like that because it's just cliched kind of over and over again. Right? Because for a lot of people, failure is an option, and I didn't really understand what that meant. Failure not an option until I was in that situation. I'm grateful for it. My ex would hate to hear me say that. Came out 10 times strong. Can't kill me though. That's the thing about Parker, bro. You ain't gonna kill us, dude. Shit. Gonna come out stronger, bro. I'm telling you. It does not matter. All right? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Make it happen. But I can't. Yes, I promise if you just stick it out, get through the season. Don't spend all your money if you just got started. All right? Sorry about that. If you just got started, don't spend all your money because the winter is coming. And if you're not in Florida, you're going to experience a winter. All right. So save some money because in the wintertime, for you new guys who your site hasn't got up in age to the point where it's going to keep ranking. Because look, dude, wintertime, it's less leads anyway, especially if you have a winter. All right. I get a lot of commercial leads in the wintertime, in an odd way. Not a lot of residential stuff, but a lot of commercial last minute cleanings, patios. It's probably when they're doing because it's off season for them. So they're doing the outdoor patios and Dave and Buster's calls me in the wintertime, like a bunch of that type of stuff. But for you new guys, you ain't gonna have those leads, okay? Because you don't rank. So there's less leads, but there's still leads for those guys who rank at the top. All right. And it's enough to keep going. It's enough to keep your business going. But early on in your business, it's not enough. You're going to have to figure that out. So I recommend right now, you guys getting started, save your money for wintertime. Okay. You got to watch the ants, man. Ants are always prepping for winter. Ants right now are prepping for the wintertime. They're stowing it away, bro. They're taking a percentage of the food and shoving it down in the hole somewhere, bro, because they know winter's coming. Winter is coming. All right, you guys got some good questions here, man. You ever use any other chem other than bleach to clean? Bleach is most prevalent. Terry, assembling them real deal hose reels, man. Hey guys, if you need a hose reel, reach out to my boy Cody Yarbrough, Southeast Softwash. Got the best hose reel in the land. All right, I'm going to answer some of these questions. Let me go back here. What do I think about Yelp? I think you should have a Yelp listing because Google likes Yelp. I think you should have the listing. The listing is free. Here's the issue with that. Okay? The issue with having a free listing on Yelp is now they're going to call you every daggum day. All right? They're going to call you. But the other thing is the citation is actually worth something because Google thinks Yelp. Same with the Better Business Bureau. I don't pay for being accredited to them because I intended to abolish them. I don't like them. I wasn't partaking in their propaganda and their extortion. Okay, but get a free listing, get a free citation, your name, address, and your phone number, okay? Because it is it is relevant to Google. Can help. It's not the be all end all, but it can help. All right. Regular top tens, Aussies. Got some Aussies in the house, man. Some Aussies in the house, mate. Yeah, mate. You know, I gotta work on my Aussie accent, man. What's the best way to get work? Flyers are good. You just got to put out a lot of them. Okay, just got to put out a lot of them. And the problem with most people is they get tired. All right, they get tired of putting them out because putting them out requires sweat, requires driving around or sweat. Okay, you know, and to put out 1,000 flyers, top 10, you realize like the percentage you're going to get back on 1,000 flyers is probably less than 1%. Okay, so how long does it take you to put out 1,000? Figure out how long it takes you to walk past 1,000 houses or drive past it or whatever you're going to do. It's just Google Ads is much more efficient. Some guys are like, I don't have the money, and I'm like, well, why you got Nitto Grapplers then? I don't have the money. Well, why you got a bass boat? What's that kid on Instagram? That black kid, he's hilarious, man. You got the money. You got the money. You got it. I see you. I see you. Don't lie to yourself. He got fired from a wash job and he's happy about it. Marcos doesn't have a trailer. Um, Yard signs do work too, Richard. They do work. Put out a hell of a lot. If you think you put out enough, put out 100 more. Put out 200 more. That's how that's got to work. I don't rely on that type of stuff, but I know it does. It does work if you pound it. I don't have a trailer right now. Plan to hit the streets with my truck only. And that being said, will SH mess my truck bed up regarding the fumes? Hell yeah. Yes. SH, here's one thing I want you to know. Okay. SH is going to destroy everything. It might even destroy your marriage. I don't know. It's going to destroy everything. If anybody tells you different, no, it ain't going to hurt it. Okay. Let let your kid hang around a drum SH. He'll come out with a wing, looking like a Chernobyl victim. Yes, it is gonna rot that thing out, boy. And at the end of the day, I got Oscar. I got it, bro. Oh, yes, yes, yeah. If you get your truck like Raptor Line or something like that, it definitely can help. I have mine Line X, and it's holding up under that. But here's the truth: you can try to mitigate it, you try to rinse it, you can try to do all these things. Guys got like uh, bleach neutralizer. Um, but truthfully, man, you're never going to be that consistent with the bleach neutralizer because it's probably going to cost too much. It's going to be too much of a process, and many of the days, especially if you have techs, they just ain't going to do it. So it's going to be a rated, shall we say, a raton, raton. Raton. That's how you would say it in y'all's Cajun French over there. A raton. That's rotten in French. A raton. Bro, right? I got the loudest birds, I think. Bro, you good, bro? You good, bro? Dude, my phone just overheated. That's how hot it is here. I had to come inside and lay it on the AC vent. That's how much I love y'all. I had to do that. Dang, bro. Dang, cuz. Still got 19 of y'all on here. This is insane. Why is it so hot? I don't normally smoke inside, but it was a dire situation. We back at it. You better calm down now. I'll be overheating. We gotta keep some airflow. We gotta walk around, keep a little airflow on it. All right, hold on. I want to see the comments here. Colin goes, "What the hell?" Woo! Making the phone ring. How do you keep SH from messing up stained wood? You don't. All right. I don't like to get around stained wood unless they're planning on restaining it, all right, with some bleach. Hey, regular top 10, what time is it over there, man? Just starting out in basics equipment. Have done one job. Yeah, start with some flyers, man. Um, then I would reach out to the team, get them to build you a site over at Footbridge. Mention Lean and Mean for the deal, cuz they do build sites out in Australia. They build them in Canada. They build them everywhere. UK. 3:45 a.m., bro. Let me recognize regular top 10 as like an OG killer who is watching me in Australia right now at 3:45 a.m. Calcium hypochlorite won't kill plants. Calcium hypochlorite, uh, yeah, you could try that, but you're gonna have white stuff everywhere. So lean and pressure cleaning all night, dude. SH around wood. Put a disclaimer in the proposal. I believe there is a disclaimer for wood in the proposal for us, but here's the thing, dude. Like, I can't say that if you spray it, it ain't your fault. See what I'm saying? We do have something in the pressure washing contract that states cleaning is not a form of stripping because some clients will ask you remotely, hey, we want you to clean this deck. And you get there and it's old painted deck that has paint coming off of it. Well, you clean it and they're like, well, we wanted you to take the paint off. No, 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 no. Cleaning is not a form of stripping. Okay, so we do have that in there. There's some other wood stuff in there too, but I can't actually say that you're not liable in that contract if you do spray it. All right, you just did it. You can't, you know, though it is in the contract, up to them to cover all outlets. Um, just email me. Just email me, Atomic. Oh man, this guy, Colin, getting his site built. I love to hear it. This guy, why do people call you for an estimate, and then when you give them one, they end up saying, "Oh, I have to talk to my other half." Why not talk before you call me? Well, that's called cuckoldry, and we don't support that. It's a good question. Why are most men not men? That's, that's a good question. Well, I have to talk to my wife. Really? Interesting. That bird is like sitting on my head. Reggie Bryce, what's up, brother? Yeah, when people are like, "All right, I gotta talk to my other half. I gotta ask my wife." There was a one good meme I saw recently. I forget what group it was in, but it's been floating around. Um, and it said when a customer says they have to speak with their wife, and then they come back and said, "My wife says, can you do a discount?" And then you text them back and say, "Hold on, I'm gonna need to ask my wife." My wife says no. The savagery. Ah, it warms my heart. It warms my heart. My wife says no. Don't come to me with that nonsense. Because we're trying to pull that. I have to talk to my wife. Yeah, I bet you ain't had sex in months. With that one line, I'm like, you ain't getting none. Let me get to these questions. You guys are blowing me up. James Brown says, you guys got to get with Footbridge Media. They're awesome. You can't beat it. I would agree, James. Check today. I'm going to put some, every time I put rankings up, I literally have to put like equipment before it because no one really cares about rankings. They're just tired of me posting rankings. And like, I don't know. It's like the thing that actually makes the needle move, people don't want to see. They're like, no, show me a turbo tip. Show me a damn a turbo tip. I'm like, bro, you need to care about rankings. You want leads, man. You want leads. Yes, get your Google My Business set up. Get your Google My Business set up, okay, and start optimizing it. If you're interested in learning more on how I do that, okay, join the inner circle. We haven't promoted it really at all. I haven't been on here in a month, and we launched this month. Registration shuts down on the 15th of July, 15th, 14th, and then we'll shut it down indefinitely, probably for the season, because we want to give everybody in there a lot of personal one-on-one time. So jump in there if you really want to learn, because I'm going to be building out some free courses that only those people are going to be getting for free. This takes time, so be patient with me. All right, be patient, my boy. But it's like $100 a month. It's like it's the most insane value on the internet right now. What do you think about soft washing barrel tile roofs versus pressure washing it? It's a good question. You know, some barrel tile roofs, we don't have any of them here. We just have regular shingles and every now and then a cedar shake. But, and I've done a slate roof that you could not walk on. So it's tomorrow, Mike. You can't walk on a slate roof. You will break it. Okay. You'll break the slate. So you have to soft wash it. Personally, you could soft wash barrel tile roofs. There's guys who do it all the time. I'm not sure the effectiveness and how careful you have to be on a barrel tile roof walking around on it, if you can or you can't. We don't have any of that terracotta stuff around here like they do in Florida. Florida's the big area for that, coastal areas. All right. So Jason says don't pressure wash any roof. And I would agree. I would try to soft wash that roof before I put any pressure on that, because those tiles probably have a coating on them that you can remove with, if some guy's going to do a surface cleaner on a barrel tile. I don't recommend that because it'll probably take off that coating, and it'll pre-age that roof. I've seen people do it that way, albeit not pros. So the pros are saying soft wash barrel tile. Okay. Yes, it may not look as perfect right off the bat, but give it a few months, give it some good rains. You get plenty of rains in those areas. Florida, stuff like that, and it'll come out looking good. The big thing I think with roof cleaning and selling it is to make the customer aware that it's not going to look like a new roof today. All right. There's a break in that. Sometimes, if it's just like a few black streaks, it can look brand new if you're putting a hot enough mix on it. Okay. So, you know, sell it like it's not going to look that way. So it gives you a little leeway. And you probably don't have a ton of moss down there, as far as I know, as far as on some of these areas that you guys are working. But if you got a lot of moss, like our areas, I'm spraying it. I'm treating the plants and making sure everything's tight, making sure nothing's going to die or burn on me. And then I'm going to tell them it's going to take a little while. I would not soft wash cedar shank with SH. There is a special process that you want to go about cedar shake, and it's not with sodium hypochlorite, right? Um, there is a guy on the internet, if you Google cedar shake cleaning, who teaches that, and he has a way of doing it. We have next to no cedar shake where I'm at. If you're up in the Northeast, Cape Cod, all those areas, a lot of cedar shake. If you are the guy, okay, if you're the guy, figure out what that guy's mix is, because he is not spraying. A lot of times, cedar shake gets a lot of moss, but if you spray it with SH, it's going to basically turn it white. Okay, so you got to be really careful with that. Just depends on. I always avoided that stuff, when I did get a call like that, just because I'm not gonna go have a customer sit there and say, well, now you're gonna have to stain my roof or something. The hell I ain't, because I ain't gonna do it. Okay, I don't mess. I don't mess with stuff that airs at high liability like that for me. It's just got too many damn leads. I don't need that. I don't need the stress. Okay, we got some. Servant Software says Aaron is the man. Got those terms and conditions on your estimates now. Cool, dude. I hope you got that implementation guide in there, kind of teaching you a little bit about where to put it. I don't bludgeon people over the head with the terms and conditions contract. If you don't have it, guys, find a link. You want to make sure that you have a terms and conditions. Go get it today. It's super underpriced. I think I don't know what it is right now. I'm not going to say what it is because it's going to go up because I got too many people, especially my boy Cody, who's like, price got to go up on this contract. It's too damn good. Can you hit the streets without SH starting off? Yeah, it's risky. It's a risk. You could probably clean concrete without it. I wouldn't recommend it, but you probably could. Washing some houses though, no, you're not. You're not. It's not going to work for you. 5% results in those are low. I love it. MTA, he got that. He got that 5%, cuz. Hey, put that 5% on that, cuz. Hey, what we need on that roof? 5%. Proportioner done. He got it safety wired up where you can't even turn the knobs. No, that's 5%. A 24/7. My man TC says the real king of pressure washing. AP, the real motherfucking king, boy. After you figure out pressure washing and how to not kill plants, it's really about figuring out the marketing aspect. All right. If you get the website team, they're going to handle a portion of that. They're giving you the foundation of a lifetime. Okay. But there are many things that I do on the back end to ramp that up, okay, to exponentiate. Is there anything other than D2 bias, let's say from gravestones? Hell, them damn are. It's safe. I would just use D2, man. Like, just let it be. You know what I mean? Just use that chem. It's built for it. I haven't done any gravestones like ever. Wasn't really my type of business. I don't like being A, I don't like being in a cemetery. Okay. Um, B, I'm gonna have to have, I don't know, 20 a day and 100 a pop. You know what I'm saying? For me to hang out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause gave a man Karen my T's and C's. Hey, Little Rock says I can't like this video until I get with my wife. Hold on, let me ask my wife. Oh, I ain't got one. Yeah, Cody's got a good video on some gravestones, man. Y'all should check that out. So, what do y'all think we ought to do with this, man? Like, I'm gonna grow it. Look, I can grow it for you. All right, I can grow it for you. But what do y'all think we ought to do with it after I grow it? It ain't worth a damn. What do y'all think, dude? Trying to get some good Glio up here, man. Got that Glio, bro. Oh man. I need suggestions on what we should do with this. This is where it's getting good. That drainage right out of that gutter coming down right there. Boy, I'm gonna tell you. I'm going down to Karen calmed his ass down. TC, we growing it, bro. Put a little triple 13 on it now. Put a little triple 13 on it. It's hot as a monkey ball out here. The servant, I just refuse to clean it because my trolls on YouTube, they can't stand it. They really, it just eats at their souls that I have this dirt. So I started, as I told the guys at the beginning of the video, I have Miracle Grow in a spray bottle, and I come out here and I give it a little nitrogen, green it up a little bit, give it, some nutrients. We're like, iron damn well grown. He don't wash so much. He's growing Gliocaps magma. Dude, it's hot, bro. It's so hot. I'm going to Alabama for the 4th, and it's gonna be hot down there. I'm here growing hang Christmas. I went to the little cigar shop this morning in Nashville, Casa de Monte Cristo. And if I didn't get a damn $50 parking ticket, son, this is a $60 cigar, apparently. We're going to enjoy it. Don't smoke it too fast. Cost me too much money. Parking ticket, boy. Live events. We got a live event in September, late September. Serious Starter Boot Camp down with Cody Yarbrough at the Southeast Softwash headquarters. We have reduced the class size to like 15 to 18. Very personal, very hands-on. I don't know if y'all have seen any of the new videos of some of the testimonials. We're really trying to make this the anti-large seminar, whatever. Just a lot of like personal time with the guys and really answering all your questions. It's not like anything you're ever gonna go to. Okay, because we got 2 days with you, so it's a 2 day event. So Cody's got the whole first day with you. I got the entire second day, and I just come up to that cusp of like making people's heads explode. I don't want to overwhelm you to the point where you're not going to act, but I need to like push you right up to the line, you know, figure out where you are and educate you. Give you your money's worth for sure. Look, y'all, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, man, this course coming out with all American pressure washing, bro, the industry's never seen nothing like this. And y'all know I will answer that in a second, TCs. Y'all know if I'm putting my name on it, if I'm putting the Lean and Mean name on it, bro, y'all know I'm gonna deliver. All right. I ain't attaching my name to nothing that ain't kicking ass. Local Dom, come on. Dude, so many guys, man. I love to see it. Killing it. The contract, killing it. Bro, it's just tight, bro. The next level course, if you're looking to scale and get off the truck, Mike Vidan's course, man, it's just going to be unbelievable. So, just a heads up. It's coming. Probably cost you about a day's worth of work. That's about how much it costs you. But you get to keep it forever. You get to be in there forever. We're going to be, continually updating it as we go and get feedback. What's top dollar us little guys can make a year? I'll tell you what the top dollar a little guy can make a year. I can let you know that 40 something thousand in 1 month for one truck is all that you want with that little operation. You're going to definitely need a helper to do that. When you hire, it's going to open up. It'll probably allow you to make about triple the money than you could doing all the estimating and all the cleaning yourself. That's probably about right. Because now you're just doing estimates and that guy's doing the washing. You'd be blown away about, how much time you spend after you wash, talking to people, giving out estimates. If you're doing on-site stuff, it takes a long time. Okay. So matey. So you could probably do, I don't know, with one truck, probably 350. If you're doing a bunch of commercial, you could probably do more. But I pretty much did residential. Yeah, so you guys could figure out how you want to structure it. I had 2 techs when I was running full steam with those guys. Yeah. People with money spend it. People who are conservative will call and they'll decide when they decide to call. Sometimes sales won't have wind. Make sure there's food on the boat while you wait, baby. That's right. Thank you, TC's local domination course is great. The best way to get jobs, fitness first. I don't know what the industry is going to do if a crash happens. I don't care though. I don't live like that. AP's gonna make money because that's how I operate. All right, I'm gonna get this money, bro. There ain't nothing stopping me. There's not a thing. I don't give a shit. Why? Because I'm just gonna make it happen. You don't need to in your life. You don't need to have a way like a how. Everybody's waiting on the how. All right. It's not about the how. The why is the most important. All right. The why is the most important. The why for me is my 7-year-old son. The why for me is, being able to sit here and smoke cigars with you guys and go down and see my family when I want to. Right. It doesn't matter what happens, bro. I'm going to get this money. Just got a soft watch box. Your boy Sean Beast Mode. Sean Beast Mode. Nice, dude. It's a good box. John, they'll clear out. Those $99 guys, they're always present. They'll clear out. They're a little part timers, But there's always guys in those markets with those people who are still able to close. So at bigger tickets. Yep. Could be a gold mine, Richard. What up? K Pep. Could be a gold mine. Best way to advertise is the way that requires the least work. Put money into advertising. All right. Don't put your work into advertising. Like early on, you may need to put some work into it because you ain't got no money. Some people start off and they ain't got no money. But if you start off and you got like a job, bro, like, look, I'm gonna tell you one thing, dude. If I had a job and like a serious, like an income coming in whenever I got started, I literally got the site done while I'm working my job. I'd have Footbridge do my site. I keep working my job, bro. I'd be letting that site age. I'd start getting some leads. I put them on the weekend. All right. This is what I would do. Then I would start running some Google ads. I'd start putting those people out on the weekends. I'd start structuring it out to where I start getting some runway. I work 7 days a week because you're at your job 5, you're on your business 2. You maximize those 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. The Lord, he gonna be all right. Okay, you just gonna have to go to work. There ain't no day of rest when you're getting a business started. I ain't about hustle culture, but I'm gonna sit there and tell you, some of y'all thinking there's a day of rest and you getting a business started. You fooling yourself. They not for the first year, my homie. Oh damn! You mean I really have to work? So I know. Look, I know I sound hard. I know it. I know, man. I know. I know I sound hard. I sound like an asshole. But you know what? Your dad never told you this. All right? That's a problem. A lot of people watch my channel. It's just, you just like got to get this dog in you, man. There's a dog in you. And when you sit there, hey, I'm going to take off something. No, no, no. You got a business you're getting started. Talk to Pierce Parker at softwashers.com about Sundays. The Lord gonna bless you. He gonna be all right. He understands. Okay. I'm talking to you Bible Belt folks. Okay. Talking to you Bible Belt folks, because that's where I grew up. You got to get a dog-like mentality. My best method, regular top 10, is find dirty stuff and walk up to their house and tell them you want to clean it. Put out your flyers, get your Google My Business started, get your website started. Rinse and repeat. The reason I say you should walk up to places and offer to clean them is because that's going to break you of your fear of doing so. A lot of people, they'll go right up to the edge, man. They go right up to the edge. Okay? Go right up to the edge and then they turn around. They see the pretty girl and they can't talk to her. They see their dad and they can't tell him they love him. And then he dies. Stop going right up to the edge and flinching. We talk about this in the inner circle. a flinch. You're going right up to the touchdown line and you run away. You have to purge that piece of you out of you. And it's a muscle, man. It doesn't stay with you. Okay? You have to keep doing it. You have to keep calling. You have to keep approaching. But get your flyers out there. But a lot of people, they go, well, I posted on next door. Ain't nobody called. Then why the hell are you sitting here talking to me? This is how you really have to be in the beginning of a business. And this doesn't just this business, it's all businesses. There's just an animal like thing to it because I believe momentum is gained by going and pushing all the way through. All right. You have to score the touchdown. Stop running up to the line. A lot of people want to run right up to it, and that's why they never get momentum. You can't fake this, man. You can't fake it. And you know what they do? They do the same thing in their marriage. They walk right up to having a hard conversation and they run away. They think it's just going to pass. We walk right up to it's right there. The moment presents itself. Okay? Transcends into your marriage, into your business, into you having chats with your kids. Now, look, you got to be compassionate in all of these moments. You can't be rageful. You can't explode. Okay? You have to find a way to be the oak, calm, cool, collected, and just do this like you're chopping wood. All right? You're just chopping wood, man. Stop trying to chop everything in one day. This is it. Every day. It's like the Chinese water torture. Like a little drop of water dripping over time can cut through a stone. That's how you are. See, I'm monotone right now. That's how it is. It is mundane. It is monotone. It is just attrition every single day. Don't try to speed it up. I'm going to do 20. I'm going to do 100. No, 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 no. Just here. Chopping wood, baby. Chopping wood every day. That's what we do. That's what we do. All right? Calm, cool, collected. Don't get emotional. Have emotions. Hey, you need to cry? Come hang out with me and cry. Don't be crying around everybody in your house. I'm not telling you not to cry. Because a lot of men don't know how to show emotion. And that's what leads to a lot of suicides. Because they think that they're being a little bitch if they cry or if they show emotion. And that's not true. You need people around you who you can talk real with, who you can share those emotions with, who you can share your frustrations with, or something that's plaguing you from your childhood. You need those people around you. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I feel it's my duty to be that person for someone. Because a lot of us, man, we deal with a lot of turmoil. We deal with the performance burden is what it's called. There's no one coming for you, men. Okay? There's no one coming for you. All right? For a woman, she has a kid, they'll put her up in Section 8. They'll pay for it. All right? It's just the facts, man. If she can't do anything, right, and she files for whatever it is, get the check, the government will pay for it. In the worst case scenario, she's got a check. What does that do to your mind if that is you? You act differently because you don't actually have to make it happen. Okay? That's my mailman. Thank you, brother. But as a man, you have to make it happen. There is a performance burden. There is a yoke by default strapped to your back. The government is not going to give you a check. They don't give men without families checks. Okay. I might kill that dog. I thought about it. Um, they they don't do that for us. We get to go live under the bridge. So if you start really realizing that we're a tight knit community, we're all we have at the end of the day. Okay. D Buck, I don't know, man. If you're running, I don't know who's running your ads. I don't know. If you're running your ads, that might be the issue. John, he remembers the old story. You know, sometimes I have to remind myself of that story uh, because you know I've been in a divorce for a long time, and there's been an attempt on me. Okay, I've been hunted in a way, and y'all know that there ain't an ounce of woe is me. Okay, I don't know, TCs. I ain't been on a live in a while. I might do this all day. I don't know. Depends on how long the battery lasts. My ex has got a lot of money. Family's got a lot of money. So early on, you know, I was broke. I didn't have no money. I'm telling the story because some guys make him relate. I didn't have no money. So what's the goal of someone who has your kid who's got a lot of money? The goal is to drain the resources, okay? Make it to where you can't afford to fight for your child, and then they get to dictate the outcome. Plain and simple, all right? So when you have that kind of thing on your back, okay, you have to make it work. You have to make it happen. You're gonna have to kill me before it works. All right, I'm gonna make it happen. And people get, you know, you can't let anybody get on you for being that certain. You have to become that certain. Okay, certainty it wins the day in sales and everything. Certainty wins the day. You be certain about where you're going. You write it down in detail. I got an antifreeze hot dog for him here in a minute. Um, um, when you walk on site or you're talking to that customer, the customer steps into my frame. I don't step into their frame. I might be preaching. Could be. I don't know. My channel. I don't know. Y'all can't hear him? Oh, that's awesome. She's like right in my ear. Good deal. Little Rock Soft Wash, you're welcome, man. Tamuza, you're welcome, man. All right. Listen. Listen. Sometimes these types of situations can put you on your heels. You think, hey, look, over 380 filings in 5 years. I've been accused of everything you could be accused of. All right. Under the sun. Money, money, money going out. Drain you. Drain your resources. Drain your resources. Drain your well being. Drain your morale. Make you quit. You're going to quit. You're going to quit. All right. Here's the problem with a Parker. I'll die before I quit. I was this way in football. I've been this way my whole life. I'm the orneriest sumbitch they know. I'm just on the planet. I'm just ornery. I don't do anything anyone tells me to do. Okay? And maybe I'm not telling you to be like me, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, have some of that certainty. All right? Have some of that. Because there was a time where I couldn't afford to say, I don't know if this is going to work. If this doesn't work, I'm going to go back to, what are you going to go back to? Sleeping in the van? Think about the blessing of that, gentlemen. Ladies, if you're on here, the blessing of not having a way out. I think about that a lot. What you gonna do? Move back to Alabama? Oh, you never see your son again, huh? You gonna move back? You gonna quit? You gonna move? You can move back to Alabama. All this is, your inner thoughts. Yeah, you could. Ain't going. All right. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get jobs and we're gonna walk on site or we're gonna talk to the customer in a certain manner. Okay. We're gonna market our ass off. All right. We're going to get on site. We're going to close jobs at higher tickets than we ever thought was possible. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to change our life. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's the way it's got to be, plain and simple. All right? So maybe my story can help some of you guys. I definitely can relate to challenges. Though I still have both my legs and I still have both my eyes and I still have my hearing. And I'm immensely grateful. I'm immensely grateful for so many things. The process has taught me how to be grateful for the small moments. Okay? For the small moments, for the chance to sit down, because look, some of you guys are going through it right now and you're working 7 days a week, and I want you to slow down and be grateful for the little moment that you have with your son or your daughter or your wife or whatever. I want you to sit down and tell them you love them. Like, some people don't tell people they love them. What are you, hard? Like, what are you ain't hard. Tell these people you love them, man. Tell them, I love you. That's what you say. Not I love you. Okay? Not I love you. Listen to me, son. I love you so much. That's what you tell them. Because this stuff, bro, is moving fast. Time is moving fast, man. So fast. And you can get caught up in this day to day, and then your life becomes pressure washing. But I want you to figure out a way to zone out. Figure out a way to zone out of that and be so present, eating eggs and toast on the couch with my kid. All right. My kid ate 10 eggs the other day. 10 eggs in one sit. He ate 3 pieces of toast and a whole bowl of strawberries. I'm like, dear God, if this is a sign of how you're going to grow, this is not of my genetics. I'm concerned. Oh, man. I know sometimes, man, not everybody wants to hear this kind of stuff. They just want to hear the technical stuff. And I get it, dude, but there's more to life than pressure washing. There's more to life than working. There's more to life than all that. It's very, very simple what life is about. It's about spending time with the people you love and actually being there. Like actually being there. You ever gone somewhere and like dinner or something after church or something, and you were there for 3 hours, but you really weren't there? Like, you really don't remember much about the dinner. You could barely remember what you ate. You ever do something like that where it's just like your mind is just elsewhere? And meanwhile, your grandmother who was there is getting older. So, as Jim Rohn says, wherever you are, be there. It's a great quote. wherever you are, be there. And I'm gonna tell you, I love nothing more than bringing you guys and watching you guys change your life and come out into a different profession. And it's so funny that it's spraying water, right? Sometimes I think about that and I'm like, man, this is just a funny little profession. It's like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I go spray water. Well, technically, I'm gonna spray your water back on your house, and you're gonna pay me. Oh man, good, 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 man. But I love to see you guys win. Got a few six-figure earners in the inner circle. All right, we got some awards for you guys. Some of you guys might be here on the line right now. So, want to really start this culture and build it into something really, really powerful. I'm bringing. I got two on the line for tomorrow. I'm gonna have to reschedule my boy Matt Policino. He is an on sales expert. The guy's sold hundreds of thousands of dollars in Cutco knives on site. So for like on site sales, the psychology, he does a lot of touch selling and binary closing. You know, basically how to give the client their only option is to buy. And he's a psychological genius when it comes to that. He's going to be in the inner circle group coming up. If you're not in it, join it. Um, right now, it's $100 a month, and then we're going to shut it down here in about 15 days, and just the people in the group are going to be in there. And then I don't know when we'll open it back up. Probably after the season. The second guy, Mike Vadan from All About Pressure Washing, is going to be coming in there, and we're going to be having guys come in. Okay. Um, to give next level advice while I teach Google My Business, while Justin teaches Facebook ads. Um, and I need you guys, when you're in the inner circle, you get in, I need you to let me know if it's overwhelming for you or if it's too much info, because I want everyone to feel like they're getting the value. Oh, man. Dude, it's too hot. All right. Sorry, guys. It's too damn hot. My phone shuts down again because of the heat out here. I want to tell you something. Look, this right here. That's me and my boy sliding down the hill in the snow. Got a little helmet on. That's my boy right there, little stud, dude. Number one dad. You know what I'm saying? What up? All right. So, want to tell you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be building out some more videos, but we gotta we gotta dial in this info. We're gonna be giving guys the most info in this next level course, how to scale, get off the truck. And that's where a lot of my time has been going to. Because we gotta get it right, bro. We gotta get it right. All right. Love the people you love, man. Be present. And y'all know I love you. And I'll see you soon. Okay? All right. Deuces.